What's up, guys? We're doing the review on the Subaru Impreza WRX XTI today. Personally, one of my favorite cars. I just love how it looks. Yep. So, you can get this car in blue, white, gray, dark gray, and black. But I like the blue the most because it just looks more like a Subaru. I don't know, something about that blue that Subaru has with the gold rim just makes it pop out. Yep. Really like it. I just love everything about it. I don't know why. Now on to styling. Yeah, and so looks like they put a good amount of thought into this car on the styling. Like the front bumper, all those lines just look great. All the way to the rims. They look just so rally car, like, oh my gosh, I just want to go drive this thing so fast. The nice lines on the side just to make it exciting. I like the rear spoiler, and the one thing I don't really like about it is that weird wing on the mirror. Like, you see it goes right over the mirror. I don't get why they would put that there, but who knows, could be something that would make it drive better. If it is, yeah, I would put it on, but I don't really like it that much. Yep, so it's showing the same side. This one is not stripped, it's not like a super version, just regular road car. Yeah, so like all the interior's in there. The scoop on the front just makes it look so much more fierce. And the STI, great. So now we're going to testing. So I'm bringing it back to Fumikato to make it nice. The Subaru Impreza WRX STI has 372 horsepower, 311 torque per feet, I think so, and then it's 3,375 pounds. Displacement is 2.0, and it is four-wheel drive. So this car is a blast to drive because it's so much different. It's made me so relieved to drive it because it was so much better handling than the rough Porsche we had on before. It's just like, as you can see, I'm driving it much like I'm having way more fun. It's just fun driving it kind of hard, but not really hard. Yeah, it's very good under braking, I thought, and then it just gripped. It was just tons of grip, and whenever you wanted to drift it, you could drift it, power slide it, or anything. It's just whatever you want to do, you just did those certain kind of movements. Like, you'll see I drift it sometimes, but most of the time I'm just gripping it, staying on there, getting really close to the outsides, driving it hard. Super close right there, see that? No, I think it's right up here. Come in here, brake, swing it, almost hit there, just keep on driving it. So much fun to drive this track. I mean, this is probably one of the funnest tracks on Forza. It's good for drifting, good for just driving, testing out what your car can do. Exactly why I have my testing part of my series. The testing part of all the cars is on this track. As you can see, I've been doing a little bit of like animation on the words, and if you like it, if you want me to keep that, just tell me. I really like it because I just noticed it today, and I was like, dude, let's put some animation into it. And then myself was like, oh yeah, man. And I was like, dude. And I was like, oh yeah. So into the U-turns, testing out all the handling, and it is gripping through here actually. Even through that dip turn is really grippy. Like, it made it really like a stiff turn. Like, there's no like drifting on that. So like, oh, it's doing that weird thing with the audio. That's freaking annoying. Whatever. It's going into a corner to look a little bit off camber, and it's stuck there. I wonder how I do on that off camber turn. I hit the Porsche on the side rail. We'll see. We'll see if it grips. We'll see if it doesn't. That's like the main test of gripping. Yep, let's call that the turn, the grip testing turn. Because that tests how much grip and how much you can handle it to not crash it. So here we go into the no grip turn, and just took it right in there. Just manhandled the steering wheel and got in there. And last part of the test track. The last little section, you always know by that bridge. The little tight area. I'm driving it much harder than I was in the first part because I've gotten used to it. Driving it just a little bit much harder. Just having so much fun with this car. It's just a blast to drive. Yeah, and stay tuned to my next video because I am bringing out, I think it's called the Mazda MX-5 Lightweight, and it looks awesome, so I'm gonna be testing it. Yes, and going into the last corner, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, there we go. Taking it really wide and across the finish line. Now we're handing it over to our tame racing driver, and we call him the Stick. Just kidding, it's just me. That joke is probably getting annoying already, but I think it's funny, so I'm gonna keep on doing it for a little bit until I figure out something else to say. And we'll see if we can get close to the time of the rough Porsche. But the rough Porsche has a lot more horsepower. It is an S class. I'm pretty sure this is B class. Hitting the cones out of the way, you know, they were in my way, so I was like, dude, move, and I just hit them. I was like, dude, get out of my way. Like, you don't mess with me in the Subaru. So we're going through here, very nice and tidy. We just went through Chicago, and now going into the Hammerhead. Very nice under braking, swinging it through here, hitting the apex a little bit too early for my liking, but you know, stuff happens. Coming out all the way to the edge. About to go through the follow through. Here we are, through the follow through. Wide open, almost go off the track, but just somehow handling it. Shaking the camera because I'm going just so fast. As you can see, I put up the times faster. Oh my gosh. I didn't put up the time for the STI. So sorry, it's only my second video. But it was 1 minute and 24 seconds. So not as close as we thought we could get, but it was good.